All right, we are back with some Jund. So you haven't seen Jund before. It's a mid-range deck, black, green, red. I don't know how you haven't seen Jund before because it's one of the most popular decks in Modern. It's been played since I don't know. I think Modern's inception, basically. This is my Jund deck. There are many like it, but this one is mine. We are playing some weird inclusions. Three Scoos main board. This is because Underworld Breach is on the uptick, and we can basically beat it if we have Graveyard Hate main board. Main deck, main board, whatever. It is also good against the burn decks, which a lot of people are playing to try to beat the Breach decks. And it is also good against Dredge, which is having a resurgence since Ox of Agonis got printed. Got one tracker main board. We got some Kaya commands, and then pretty much everything else is standard. Only running 3 Thoughtseize. The version of this list that I saw the 3 Scoos on, and I was like, hey, that's a good idea. They were running 4 Thoughtseize, 3 Inquisition, which I think is just incorrect. You pretty much always want to run 4 Inquisitions, and then you cut down Thoughtseize. 4 Bolts, 3 Push. Pretty good removal suite. We got a single Abrupt Decay in the main deck. We have cut Maelstrom Pulse because it's not really doing anything right now. There's not a lot of things to hit. There's no trophies in the deck either, which is worrying to me. It makes me want to play 2 so that we don't just lose to Tron. But I think Tron is being kept down by some other things. Sideboard, Grafdigger's Cage is doing work right now along with Ashiok. With these 2 cards together, you basically can just dumpster Amulet Titan. You bring in these and Fulminators, and you can do a lot against them. Diamond Pink Sphere also does a lot. Just this suite right there, very good against Amulet. And of course, it also hits the graveyard decks. Collect Brutality, because there's that resurgence of burn. You kind of have to have 3 of these in Jund, to be honest. I regret it every time I cut one of these. I wish I had room for 4 because your burn matchup is just not that great. Plague Engineer, pretty much standard at this point. It's just too flexible. Choke is my inclusion. I think it's great against Amulet Titan. I think it's great against Urza. I think it's great against some of the Bant decks too. It's just a good card right now. And then Huntmaster kind of gives us more grind, helps us against burn. And that's the deck. Let's jump in. Huntmaster is the other card that I cut it a lot of the time, and every time I do, I'm like, man, I just wish I had my Huntmaster. It's just such a good card. Very flexible, very good. Is the Pen Sword up there? I swear I just saw the Pen Sword. Pen Sword is an MTGO player who plays pretty much exclusively Blue Moon. Which is a very, very good deck. You have to do a Blue Moon League one of these days. Let's get distracted drinking water, and then we get our match. Really quick. Yes, I'd love to go first. This hand is good against grindy matchups and really bad against aggro matchups. So we're just going to hope we're up against a grindy one. I need to do this really quick. Don't mind me. We're just snipping sketching. Okay. I do that before pretty much every league so that I have my list up at all times. I can see what I'm doing. If you have the ability to have your deck list ready and you can see what you're doing through basically the whole thing, it's a good idea to have it up and see basically like what your outs are, how many you have of each card. It helps you memorize your list too. Alright. Getting Overgrown Tomb. Probably have to shock next turn. This is more than likely an Amulet deck. I don't think it's regular Valakut because that deck is not incredibly popular. We have another Bloodstained Mire, so it's tempting to go for a mountain here and preserve the life total. Yeah, because we can get our fetch back. We can get more lands since we have Renin 6. Grab Catacombs. Yep, it's Amulet Titan. They're thinking really hard here. Not really sure as to why. I think I've heard of Altered Breed too. So they played Grixis Control before. They're playing Rot Farm. Okay. Second Amulet. Well, this is scary. If we draw a K command, we're probably in a pretty good spot. Otherwise, we're gonna have trouble. Yeah, I definitely want a K command now. Bolt. Not really a fan of Bolt here. I think we downtick there. Go get a Swamp. Play our Lily. Start getting some value out of this. We won't miss a land drop because we can return with Renin 6 if they don't play another 1 mana thing. Get rid of the breeding pool. Fine by us. See, now we kind of want a land drop. Because if we can play the land drop fetch, go to 4, and then return it, discard that to Lily, that's a great setup. Maybe we wanted to get rid of the Bolt then. It's a lot of mana. They need some way to accelerate to actually play extra land drops. So probably an Azusa is what's going to happen here, or Dryad. Azusa. So they definitely have the Amulet. They definitely have the Titan, I should say. Assuming that they have some way to go get a Titan or they have it in hand. We yield through everything, we're tapped out. I need to remove this. It's like way too high energy for Magic. Hard style, man. Not really my Magic feel. There it is. Our opponent has effectively infinite mana. All of the mana. Every single bit of it. I'd say something like, on the bright side, they've used all 3 of their land drops, but it's currently turn 3 and they have 9 mana. It's pretty good. Okay, Titan. Luckily we can remove the Titan, but they've got their value at this point. If they're smart enough to go get a Tolaria West, we're probably in trouble. Handwear battlements. Oh, do they just kill us here? No, they need garrison, right? So they give this haste, attack. Don't kill us, right? You can probably kill our Lily, though, which might kill us. Maybe we should have held the Lily. Played like a Goif. They bogged us. That's rude. Smart, but rude. They're attacking me and not either Planeswalker. There's no Boris Garrison in the list anymore. So they usually don't kill right now, but we're kind of effectively dead, right? Guess they didn't get Tolaria West. Is that still in the deck? Yeah, there's still 2. Maybe our friend here just doesn't really know the deck as well. I guess they could get it now. If they don't get Tolaria West, we're actually not bad off. We can kill the Azusa and then... Okay, they got it. Field of the Dead. Don't get Field of the Dead. Bounce it. Yes, you tapped... See, because you can tap Tolaria West twice for blue if you stack the triggers right. Oh, they were killing Lily. Why did I not see that? I swear I didn't have the little icon. Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize doesn't do much. Without a way to remove the Titan, I think this is just it. We'll concede. So they're going to turn on field next turn. We want all of this stuff. All of that stuff right there. Scooz is not great. Tracker, I think we need Tracker. BBE, we can trim at least 1. Probably trim a couple of Lilies. Maybe like 2 Inquisitions. A Bolt. What's our curve look like now? We have a lot of 3 drops. That's a lot of 3 drops. We don't want to cut too many bolts because then we're just not aggressive enough. We need to land a threat and then kill them. We don't want to cut too many blood braids because it's basically like a tutor for our hate pieces. And Lily's only really good if we're making him sack a Titan. So 2 should be fine. Sure. Probably should have mulled, tried to get a hate piece of some sort. Hopefully we can knock their feet out from under them with Thoughtseize and just start beating in with Tarmogoyf. They have to actually deal with it. If they have to deal with Tarmogoyf and actually waste cards on it, that's good. Oro, Titan, Dryad. I think Dryad's probably the worst card of these. The worst for us. So we'll get rid of that. They don't have a blue source yet for Oro. And they can escape it, so it's not that... It's not something we really care about here. Plus, this is an enchantment, which makes our Goyf big. Yeah, that hand was a little not great. Especially since now we can Fulminator Mage them. If they play something like Field of the Dead out... Yeah, that's really bad, actually. I don't really know what our opponent was thinking keeping that. Okay, they got the amulet. Another Garenbrig. I don't think it's the time to play Grafdigger's Cage. I think Fulminator's better. So if they drew a blue source, I guess it would make it so that... So, if they drew, like, Breeding Pool, we'd be in trouble because we would have to... I guess we could respond to the trigger on the shock, right? Cavern of Souls. So they can play Oro. Guess we're not that worried about that. This is also a giant. Wow. Didn't realize that. Okay, play the Oro. I'm gonna wait and see what land they play to hopefully take them off of it. Probably gonna give us Radiant Fountain instead of Field of the Dead. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So we get to play both of our hate pieces this turn, which is pretty sick. So we're attacking first because if we play Ashiok and I guess we just cannot act. Yeah, we're just not going to activate Ashiok. If we activate Ashiok, our Goyf is way worse, so we're just not. Instead, we're just going to play it as a way to make them not be able to search. Another Castle Garenbrig. So we need to blow up one of their Castle Garenbrigs in response to this. Otherwise they can... Oh, they can tap it for mana anyway. We should have blown up the tapped one. Damn. So now they're going to Titan. But they don't. They could have tightened. I don't know why they didn't. That's odd. It's really odd. Oh man, now I wish they had the Dryad. Alright. Can this be cast? Okay, cool. I was like, is our Grafdigger's Cage gonna screw us? That'd be really bad. That'd be really, really bad, actually. Like, hey, Cascade can't work now. Well, shit. I guess it doesn't make sense that it's not being cast from the deck at all. It's being cast from the stack. It hits the stack. Can't fetch. Alright. Game 3. Let's do it. I guess Scooz kind of does have a place then. Because of Aura. Kind of want to take out Push, but I think it just is too good. We need all of our removal for things like Azusa. I guess I could take out like Ren and 6, right? But they have like an amount of 1/1s to hit. Sakura Tri-Builder. Probably should have taken out Ren 6. This hand's pretty much fine. We have a hand. We have some discard. We have some Fulminator. It's not the best hand, not even close, but it's about time. Garen break. Yeah. So they can pact for the Titan. But I think getting Dryad's more important. No, we have push for Dryad. Getting Summoner's Pact is more important. We can just push the Dryad, not even have to deal with it. Plus, if they have Dryad out and we get the choke, they just can't actually play the game. Lily. Could have held up Fatal Push here, but I think if they play Dryad, we just want to Lily, make them sack it, and then the next turn we can Fulminator Mage, take them off of a land. More than likely Valakut. There it is. We can't respond to them playing a land or anything, so one way or another, they're getting the additional land drop here. We can't really fix that. There's a cage. Fine with a cage. Cage is good. Cage is good. Ugh. I'm dying. We need a red source. We'll get Stomping Ground. Push. Okay, 3-turn clock, I think. Yeah, no, 4-turn clock. Bolt doesn't speed it up at all. Played the forest. This is gone. It's gone. Amulet. Amulet doesn't help them that much. Guess they can not lose 2 life to Breeding Pool here. Yeah. Oh man, it untapped. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Second Dryad. Okay. Ooh. They have 5 other mountains. That's right. So they can bolt something. Bolt my face. Yeah. It might make... They have 0 cards in hand, so I think it makes more sense to blow up the Valakut here. I guess Dryad's the one enabling this, right? They can fetch with Wooded Fit Hills. Thoughtseize is 100% worthless. Yeah, the Dryad doesn't do much. Let's see if they want to kill my Goyf. Since they want to block with Dryad. I don't want to kill my Goyf. Cool. Black. Now we blow up Valakut. They can get 1 trigger off of fetching, but that's fine. Destroy the Valakut. The next turn, we can just get rid of this with the Lily. If we draw a land, we're very excited. We can go fetch for Red Source. No, we could fetch for anything, actually. Fetch for Forest, play Lily off of that, and Stomping Ground. Use that to bolt them. With Bolt, they're on a 1-turn clock. If they don't block with Dryad next turn, we just win. Well, that's frustrating. They top deck the second Valakut. Sure. They're still not going to win. We just play the Lily and kill them, but... That's pretty goofy. We got punished for not killing Dryad pretty hard. We're at 4. Look at who? What are we looking at? Junding? Yeah, I am. I'm Junding it up. You want to fight about it? Alright. Make you sack that. Attack you. And if we get to untap this turn, we win the game. So we have double bolt. There's no way they can take 1 or anything crazy like that. I guess if they Titan, we might be able to lose. Once upon a time, that's a good top deck. It's not one of your mini lands. Jutting it up so good. Found another Dryad, which does not win them the game. Yeah, play it as a chump blocker, and then we're just gonna bolt them. GG. Next game. Not bad, though. Went well. I love how quick the modern queue is today. I guess everyone probably dropped out of the challenge. This hand is like way too speculative. We don't do anything on 2 or 3 unless we draw something. This one's a little bit better. It's not too great. I might keep it and just hope it comes together, basically. We don't want to go to 5 in the dark. Good top deck. Ooh, I am terrified. It's Living End. Okay. If we have a way to take their second violent outburst, we might have a game, but if we don't get the violent outburst, this could be hard. We also have to kind of hope that they don't cycle into a lot of things, but with Living End, it's a weird thing to hope. You'll probably not get it. They pretty much always get cyclers. Yeah, we need to get that violent outburst out of their hand as soon as possible. 4 cards? They only have 5 mana, so Titan wasn't out. They had Garen Brig. And all of their stuff was, Oh, did they not have mana for Garen Brig? They needed double green, but I think they had it. Yeah, because they had the forest and the snow-covered forest. They had Garen Brig. It's fine. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, not that. That's very rude. Okay, drew a land. Just bolt it? No. It doesn't really make sense to bolt it. He's gonna blow this up, and then we can bring it back with Run in 6. And it's not even that big of a deal because it's a fast land. It's slowing us down, but honestly, it doesn't hurt us that bad. The problem is, I think they might violent outburst here, which would be a big problem. Quite a huge problem, actually, yeah. Yeah, I think we're about to get... Yeah, we're about to get hit. Here it comes. Violent Outburst, Living End. We lose our tracker, which I probably shouldn't have played. They blow up another land. We're on 1 land. No black source. Yeah. That's okay. We have a lot for Living End. Because a lot of our stuff... So Grafdigger's Cage does absolutely nothing against them. Ashiok does... Plague Engineer? I guess we want Collective Brutalities too. Because we just want all of our discard. Then we have Skoos as well. K-Command isn't great. Run in 6, ironically, isn't great, but we're going to keep it in because of the ability to just clown on Fulminator Mage. And probably trim the tracker. Do we want lilies? I think we can probably trim a lily. Maybe 2 Lilies, actually. Maybe bring Tracker back in. Because Tracker can actually block. Lily doesn't do a whole lot. Makes them discard, I guess. Maybe Lily's better. Yeah, I think the Lily's better. Is there anything else good in this matchup? I guess Fulminator? Because we can blow up their lands and then we have stuff to bring back. If they actually do land it. Maybe we do that instead of the Lily. No Lilies? This is the type of deck that preys on people who play Graph Digger's Cage. If you're playing Graph Digger's Cage, you don't want to see Living End, that's for sure. It does literally nothing. Probably shouldn't have kept this now that I think about it. A little bit too speculative. Beast. That's fine. Take 1 Violent Outburst. I'm going to wait for them to cycle at least twice before we do our Thoughtseize. So we don't care that much about Beast Within. Goify Goif. Hey Goify, how's it going? Alright, we're gonna take him off the Blackcleave Cliffs. Move on with our life. Got a Grove. Desert Ceradon on the cycle, which is annoying. This does limit them at least a little bit, though. I don't think there's a 2-mana Cascader in the deck, so we're probably fine. Push. Let's Thoughtseize and see what we get. Shriek Maw. I think we just take the Shriek Maw. Kessig Wolf Run too. So they can Beast our Goif. Do we actually care about that? Probably not. Guess they could play Street Wraith eventually and just beat down with that. Yeah. So all of the things they use to cast Living End off of are 3 mana. So if we keep Fulminator Maging, we might be able to get them. I'm gonna probably fog this with Beast if I had to guess. Maybe. I don't know. Fulminator Mage again. If we draw 1 more, I think we just keep him off of it. What is it? Violent Outburst is instant, so they could play a land and then just do it. Eventually we'll run them out of lands, right? Probably not. Probably not. Take them off green. That makes sense. Oh, that's frustrating. They just drew it. Sure. I don't know what's in their hand now. They just reveal everything. They get a Shriek Maw. I think we just lose, right? We should have just hard mold probably for something. Oh, they have to kill their own Ceradon. Yeah. So we can bolt the Shriekmaw. Then we just die, right? Oh, we have 2 Fulminators. So we can block, kill nothing with push, which sucks. And they have Kessig Wolf Run too. Shit. I forgot about the Kessig Wolf Run. Alright, block, declare, and Kessig Wolf Run. And we're gonna die, I think? Right? That just gets... So 7 goes through for sure. 4 gets blocked if we don't block Kessig Wolf Run. And then we take 10. How do we even come back from this? I don't think we can. Definitely not Ren and 6. Alright. Yeah, we should have hard mold. We should have mold again and tried to get it. That's alright, though. Yeah, this deck seems good right now. Freaking Living End. If you have the pieces for Living End, you might want to get it out, because everyone's running things like Grafdigger's Cage instead of actually exile-based removal. What is it not good against? Is it Amulet Titan? Because I think it's actually quite good against Amulet Titan. You have enough Living Nihil Spellbomb. I think it's actually good against those decks. That's the thing. Is I think that you can tune the deck into a way where you don't really worry that much. Because you can loop Nihil Spellbomb as much as you want. They have Fairy Macabre. Like, they'll just Fairy Macabre it away, probably. Some of them play Fairy Macabre in their main deck. This is a fine hand. We'll keep it. This works out. We're into this hand. Ooh. Strand. It's blue-white. Blue-white's not really what I want to play against. I think we gotta try to resolve Ren in 6 next turn. We're going to attempt to not fetch basics at all. Good old blue-white. I don't think it's great against Urza. I just think it's not like you auto-lose. Force of Negation. Spell Queller, Teferi, Snappy. I think we're going to take the Jace here. They missed their land drop, so if they want to stop this Ren in 6, they have to 2-for-1 themselves. They do force it. Did they exile? Okay, if they miss their land drop again, we just get a Slam Lily. Or if they do get their land drop, we can Bloodbraid Elf. Queller doesn't do anything. Oh no! Opponent, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, this sucks. That really sucks, opponent. I'm so sorry. Is it better to just Bloodbraid them? No, it's probably better to Lily. I have so many lands. And if we had resolved Ren in 6 on that turn, this would be the most disgusting game against blue-white I've ever had. It's a snappy. That is definitely a snappy. It's gonna pressure our Lily. Okay. They have the second snappy too, so we actually probably have to leave Bloodbraid Elf back on like defense duty. Ooh, Goyf. I'm gonna discard the second fetch here, I think. Because I want the second Raging Ravine because they can blow up one. And we still have Raging Ravine. Well, they pathed their own snappy. They did. They pathed their own snappy. That's fair. Well, we don't have to worry about Snapcaster coming down and hitting our Lily this turn, so we'll just play this out. Stoneforge. Stoneforge is a little annoying. Not that bad. You got the Batter Skull. We have to make them sack the Stoneforge so that they can't just play Batter Skull out. Oh, look at us. We're just lucky. We're just that lucky. Play out our Goyf. Make you discard. Got rid of the Batter Skull. Interesting. So we know their hand for sure then is this. See if we can get them to play the Queller out. Guess they could Snappy Path, right? Ah, that's what they're doing. Snappy Path. Yep. So we could make them get rid of this Snappy, but I think it's better just make them get rid of the Queller. Oh, they already got rid of Queller. The Leak. Okay. See what they do here. Probably gonna just path the Goyf, block the Bloodbraid, and then we're way far ahead. Okay. We'll use Path to Exile's ability. Why not? Probably should have gone Red Source. Okay. They don't go with the Snapcaster. Ooh. Okay. We will exile you. We will exile you. Bounce it. The Colonnade. Colonnade's not really what I want to see. Okay. Whack. We're just going to start pressuring them with the Ravine then. Their top decks aren't great. Bolt. That lethal? I don't think it is. See what they do if we just play out a bunch of stuff. Okay, so tick up. Pay for it. If they want to cast anything, it takes them off Colonnade. Force. Put them on 3. I think we're good. I think we win. We have to get a very good top deck like Supreme Verdict to win now. Okay. Alright. So, bolts are not great. Pretty much everything else in the deck is great. Choke is good. Huntmaster's good. Fulminator's good. We want to take some amount of discard spells out. I guess we could take out pushes too. Maybe pushes. Like, these are the cards that are not very good. We definitely don't need all of the skews. Especially if we do something like Ashiok, actually. Okay. So maybe we don't need any of the skews. Then let's take these out. Which is good for their small creatures. Was it on followers only mode still? What the hell? Push is good for their small creatures. It kills Colonnade too, so I think that's our first bring in. Thoughtseize is definitely the better of the 2 discard spells, and then maybe we want like... I think we want like 0 bolts actually. Doesn't do a whole lot. I need to go look at that. It keeps putting it in followers only mode, and I don't want it there. You can't keep that. We'll get rid of that. That's bad. Hey, Slayerfall, how's it going? Now that followers only mode is off, we can actually talk to people. Imagine that. Sorry about that. I think Fetch number 1 goes to the bottom. Peatland's really good, especially if we get a Renin 6 on the field. Goyf. Tracker. I don't want to get mana leaked. They showed us that in the first game, so let's not do anything on this turn. I kind of want to save Tracker for an easy land fall trigger. I mean, the Verdant Catacombs. I kind of want to save it for an easy landfall trigger. Did I take out... I didn't take out any lilies, right? For some reason, I thought I took out a lily. I'm like, Jake, what are you doing? You don't take out Lily against this deck. Okay. I think we just pass again. It's a little too passive. Turn off auto yields. By never casting cards. I mean, it's a bold strategy, but it works for me way more often than it should. Snappy on opt. That just seems incorrect. Alright, let's punish. Sup? That is like some straight greed there. I'm not sure about that. So you use your Snappy, which is really great for punishing, like, all sorts of things in this matchup. Alright, I think we order like this. Play the Goyf. They probably got a path, and they probably just let it resolve. If they path it, that means we're ahead on lands. Ooh, a Spell Snare. Playing Ren and 6 here, we get hit by a Leak and a second Spell Snare, so we probably just pass it. I'm probably going to sack Peatland on end step. They still on 3 lands? Jesus. Manatee. I like Ashiok. I like Ashiok a lot. Let's try for the Ren and 6. Well, what's our follow-up play if we Ren and 6? Nothing? Alright. There's the Leak. So we're just gonna use our, like, least impressive card to get rid of the mana leak. Hopefully they don't have a second one. Because if Ashiok resolves, we're not doing too bad. And yeah, you're right, Slayerfall. I tapped wrong. The thing is, they had the mana leak anyway, so we got paid off. Don't worry. Alright. Now we just go for Bloodbraid. It's just the best card. Come on. Boom. Look at that. That's just great. That just puts a smile on your face. Hey. That's very rude. I wanted that, and you took it away from me. Another Spell Snare. I love it when I can sniff it out, guys. That's all. I just love it. It makes me feel so cool when I'm like, this spell's like a second Spell Snare. We'll get the Peatland back. This is a second Spell Snare. And then they have it. Because of course they do. Man, say that like 3 times fast. Smells like a second Spell Snare. Ugh. Aw, man, the Ashiok doesn't do anything. Okay. So do we have enough for 5, 6? So we don't have enough for Kid Tracker and Ashiok. I think BBE is probably the better play. Because we might be able to get a removal spell for Stoneforge. Hey, look, a removal spell for Stoneforge. We did it. Got it, guys. Wow. 2 for wanting to save the Stoneforge. Batterskull's that important to them. They can't make it on end step either because they don't have the white mana. Because they could wait until our turn, right? Get Ravine next. They have Sword of Feast of Famine already. Well, that's frustrating. They went and got Batterskull. That was smart. They went and got Batterskull so we wouldn't really know. Well, easy discard on Raging Ravine. Then they play Batterskull? No, they're gonna wait. Yeah, taking them to 2 lands would have been good. I know we need black. Calm down. For those of you who can't hear, I think I just heard freaking... Okay, perfect. So they have Batterskull just in hand. That's the only card. They're doing this on combat. That's weird. I guess we do attack and take them to 6, right? Okay. I know we need black. It's okay. So Fox just shouted through the wall when I grabbed Raging Ravine instead of something that gets black. Okay. Run in 6, sure. Let's play the tracker. Get our clue. Black. Now I think we're just so far ahead at this point. We make him sack. Because if we just like double block the germ, yeah, they gain some life and we probably lose our blood braids, but... Oh, I just didn't activate Ren 6. That's my bad. Yeah, it's on damage. You have to deal damage to opponent. So you can actually, if you have something that's not black and green, you can like chump block Feast and Famine and stop them from untapping all day. So something that blows us out here is a single removal spell. So we're actually going to let them get the tracker if they want it. They have like a path or a cryptic to bounce something. We don't trade for their germ anymore. Look at us. Do they have a second one? Snappy. Ah, shit. We got blown out pretty hard there. At least we can get the Snappy for free. We get the last card in their hand. We'll shuffle it at least. Out of basics. Okay. That's really mean. So we need a removal spell of some sort here. That's not a removal spell. So any of our walkers are basically dead at this point. Unless we get a push. Push? Bloodbraid Elf. That's not a push. Right. Well, let's get our value. They're gonna get rid of one of these. Man, missing that uptick on Ren was dumb. We wouldn't have lost it to the Germ here if we'd done that differently. If they don't kill Lily, though, we can just make him sack the Germ, so that's cool. Getting rid of Lily makes sense. Could use a redraw right now. Let's actually see what we get off of BB first, and then we can redraw with Nurturing Peatland. Goyf's not bad. Goyf actually blocks the Germ completely, right? Build him some more. Goyf does kind of die to Path really easily, though, which sucks. Paths 1, 2, 2. We have it to Fairy. Another Ashiok. It's okay, we're just gonna mill them to death. I didn't expect to mill someone to death today, but that's what it looks like we're gonna do at this point. Doesn't even kill it. I would get the Ashiok. I don't know. I guess they don't fetch that much, so basically just tapped out too. That's awkward. Another Thoughtseize? Alright, you know. If they block, we're fine with that. It's a trade for our land, but it's not that bad. They let us get to Fairy. It's a little odd, too. I guess they don't have a lot going on without the Germ token, right? But we can just block the Germ token now. Ooh. If they just fetch for a Jace, that'd be really bad. They just play Jace immediately. I guess they have another land in hand. I know that. Another Goyf. Okay, get Peatland back. I want to find a way to deal with the Germ so that we can actually start attacking. This is the reason we usually take these out in these grindy matchups. Oh, they can't fetch. But their opponent don't auto-yield to everything. I, like, messed up really bad by getting greedy, and then they just don't even punish us. Damn. Sorry, opponent. I know, this is a bad way to lose. For some reason, it didn't even click in my head that they couldn't fetch because of Ashiok. Damn. Am I a bully? Am I mean? Like, feels like it, right? I have that Jund Moon list still kicking around. I could try it. I don't think I have time today, unfortunately. This is not a great hand. If they like start off with Monastery Swift Spear though, this is actually not bad. Flippin' Titan again. It's got to be Titan, right? Nope, it's Tron. We are... Ooh. We might be in trouble, guys. My deck is not really prepped for the Tron matchup. Okay. So we can't really play a tap land, which sucks because we're probably going to end up playing a tap land next turn. We have the Blood Crypt because that way our red source is untapped in case in some way Lightning Bolt is actually worth it. I'm a genius. I am a genius. I'm the best. Are you kidding me? We just saved ourselves so much. Just so much by doing that. Oh man. We did it. We got the chalice. We can play bolts. Look at us. Come on. Yes. Yes. This is what we need. Yes. Beauty. We even got the artifact for Goyf. Man, that was so good. It's kind of disappointing we don't have double black now. Yeah, Reshaper. I think we're just going to bolt this to try to put them on a clock. Black source. Inquisition kind of sucks here, right? Yeah, they're going to take our Lily. They're going to Matter Reshape. Maybe they Matter Reshape into something we can take with Inquisition. Tower. Great. They have Tron. Okay. Wish we were playing Blood Moon now. It'd be great. Let's see, is Ashiok worth it against this deck? I get the feeling we're gonna have to double bolt here. Oh, they can Blast Zone too. Damn. Could take Thought Not Seer in response to its trigger. No, I don't think that's worth it. They're just going to take Lily no matter what. And we want to put them on a clock that's reasonable. They're probably going to blow up everything with Blast Zone anyway. Man, I need my Lily. Okay. If we had Lily out right now, it'd be way, way better. So they put Blast Zone up to 2, kill our Goyfs. They have double Thought Not Seer in hand now. Inquisition is pretty much worthless. Maybe it would have been better if we just... Oh no, because we drew the Stomping Ground. There's no way for us to get double black in this game. Karn? They just don't want to cast a Thought Not Seer. Why do they not want to cast a Thought Not Seer? I guess they still can, right? They have enough mana. But why are they waiting so long? A Worm Coin? Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah, you got me there. Do we want to bolt Karn here? They don't play... Yeah, I guess we want to bolt Karn here. What are they... Okay, so I'm not miscounting. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's Wormcoil. Why did they not play Wormcoil? What the hell? And now we just take their Wormcoil. I think we still lose. Like, we're not doing better, but I don't understand what's happening right now. So now we go to combat, they blow up everything with Blast Zone, and then we're way far behind. Wish we could have Inquisitioned away the Walking Ballista, I guess. Maybe we should have cast something last turn. Yep. So they can make a really big Walking Ballista. They thought not instead. Sounds good. Yeah, take that, Lily. Do it. They did it. Thought not us again. Do it. Yes. That's exactly what we want. No. No Walking Ballista. No Smasher. Alright, we probably are dead. We're gonna wait one turn, but we're basically done. Yeah, you can take TKs in response to the trigger, but, like, I don't know. Doesn't really seem worth it. Alright. Okay, how do we beat this deck? I guess Damping Sphere is good. Mage is good. Is Ashiok worth it? Is Plague Engineer worth it? Plague Engineer seems kind of worth it. Ashiok seems okay. They do have, like, some fetching. I don't think it's worth bringing in. Skuz can probably just come out completely. Bolt's kind of crappy, too. Yeah, I think Bolt's. Maybe we want Skuz. Take a Renin 6. I wish we had Ghost Quarter now. No, because they take one. So you use 2 cards on the. It's like a 2 for 3 basically. So like, you use the 1 card, you get a card, and then you use another card. So you're using 3 cards to take care of their 1 card, and then they also take 1. So you're still down a card. Maybe Huntmaster is worth it? Doesn't feel like it. Our 3-drop slot's just so full. Kick commands and out for... I think that's good. We'll play that way. Yeah, I think we can do better. Not like that. Damn. If this was a black line, I would almost keep it. Alright, that works. We just put both of those at the bottom, right? Yeah. Spyglass Chalice. And then they have Natural Tron. So we take Chalice. Engineer is a 2/2 Death Toucher. So it shrinks all their Eldrazi, so it's a 2/1 instead of a 3/1 for like Matter Shaper and all that. And then, since it's a 2/2 Death Toucher, it's an actual removal spell that doesn't 2-for-1 you against Reality Smasher. Because so many removal spells against Reality Smash are just awful. It also makes it so that sometimes you can, like, you can turn the Reality Smasher into a 4/4 instead of a 5/5, which is easier for your Goyfs to block. Oh no, they're going to name Nurturing Peatland. If they're smart, they'll name Nurturing Peatland. It's not a mana ability, but I don't think they're going to see that. If you're in this situation and you see 2 Peatlands and nothing else, name the Peatland. I don't think he's going to now. It's awesome. It's about as much fun as our opponent was probably having last game when we choked them. Attack edge! You dick. Sure, that makes sense. Like, it makes sense. It's just like, okay, this is what we're doing today. Just don't get any lands. Like, Wrenn and 6 could kind of help us out of this, but we have to top deck it. Okay. Man. We're just never getting to BB, right? Even if we play a land every single turn. If we hadn't sacked the Peat land on... But I guess we wouldn't have drawn Bloodbraid Elf right now anyway. I need like 4 fetches. We need to just like draw like 3 fetches in a row, and then we can get to our main phase, crack them all, play BB, and then maybe we'd have a game on our hands. Still haven't played the Temple. They also still have Ghost Quarter in hand. Yep. Bye, Swamp. I don't really know why I'm still sticking in this game. Just because I'm stubborn, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to concede this. I want to play something else. Let's play a different match. One where we probably have a better chance of winning. Which sucks, because I feel like we had an okay matchup against them, but mulling into nothing is kind of hard. War of the Spark was a fucking mistake. It is surprising how much they put in it that's just like, why is that a card? And I understand the idea of trying to leave Karn in so that people can still use it for like these weird artifact brews. They are playing with 61 cards. What the hell? Anyway, I just don't get why they didn't ban Karn. I feel like it would have been better to ban the Karn over Mycosynth Lattice. Mycosynth Lattice wasn't like a normal card, but it wasn't bad. I'm gonna keep and just hope if we don't get green mana, it'd be very sad. Ooh, I don't like this one bit. This is probably Ponza then. Glad we didn't go down on lands. Pyro, Bolt, Sprawl. We take the Pyro. It's not a green source. What did our opponent get? Show us. Show us, opponent. What did you get? Is it a Stone Rain? It's a Stone Rain, isn't it? No? Doing the Bolt? So, Karn. Well, we're gonna take that. Now we're in top deck mode. That's the thing, is like, cards that make Tron better are not inherently bad, Fox. It's not a bad thing that they have a new toy or that they have something fun to do. It just feels kind of shitty that the thing that they do is destroy all your lands. Or go and get a Wormcoil engine. I also think that Wizards saw like Best of One and they were like, hey, let's make tutoring a thing again so that we can have Best of One be more popular. And they didn't remember why tutoring hasn't really been a big mechanic of Magic for a while, because it's really powerful. Just go find whatever you need. Ooh. Like, Tron's annoying, but it's not unfair enough that it's just like, okay, let's just get rid of the deck completely. It does make them think, though. It's not just like, you win. You have to think about what to get in each situation. Do I want to get liquid metal coating? Do I want to get this? It kind of makes sense. Unban Lattice for more fun. Let's not do that, Slayerfall. We just got rid of it. Let's not bring it back quite yet. Yeah, we're just gonna attack. Just start swinging in. We'll outrace them, honestly. I want to fetch land so I can bring it back with Ren and 6. I think next turn, maybe we play Skoos, and then we can start pinging down their stuff with Ren. I don't want a Skoos. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Yeah, I agree with that, though. It makes sense that it's hard to just look at it and be like, yeah, this is perfectly fine. We're never going to have a problem with Karn again. We just print artifacts literally every set. So we're going to hold up. I guess if we do this, it makes it so that we can play differently. I was saying we were going to hold up the Scoo's activation, but I think it makes more sense to just not. Oh, I guess they can exile with Scoo's now. Damn. Oh well. That's alright. We're just going to use this as like a pinger. They hit the Karn. Okay. Sure. Makes sense, I guess. Doesn't really make sense to me, but I guess they're just making it so Goy's smaller. Ooh, Clothis. Can we not? Can we really not? They're at exactly 7, so if we kill an Arbor Elf, it's not a creature anymore. Hey, look, I can do that too. Yeah, I don't really get Teferi either. Teferi seems less egregious than Karn. Like, Karn's just kind of like, I don't really get why they made that a card. But yeah, the fact that you can do those things with Teferi is part of the reason why the card's pretty ridiculous. Well then. That's a good top deck. Scav Ooge. What is Overprey? I'm so confused. Clothis, yeah, it basically only sees play in this exact list, but I agree. It's pretty cool that it's doing things. Just gonna attack with Clothis at me. And this is going to attack. That's gonna hit the Scoos. Until it kills you. I mean, I'm still excited to see the card seeing play. I like Clothis. I don't really get it. Like, I don't really get the card itself, but ooh, you smart little bastard. Solid play. I forgot about Arbor Elf for a second. Agreed. Clothis is a weird Gruul card. Hey, get it back anyway. Look at us. Aren't we cool? So, I don't think we can just take him off of Can't take him off of Clothis with our thing, so. This doesn't do anything for one turn at least. You can block it with Clothis, I guess. I guess they could exile both lands and then we can't block it profitably. Yep. Or maybe we just let Ren and 6 go. That way we can have more power on our Goyf, but then they can just scooze it away, right? I don't know why they're not just powering out Scooz right now, just like boom, boom, boom. Hit Lightning Bolt, hit Wooded Foothills, hit Wooded Foothills again, and then our Goyf is a 2-3. We will take an opportunity to double block here. I think they're just hitting us, right? Yeah, we're down to 1. Alright. See you later, Fox. Thanks for hanging out. Oh man, they can just eat everything. It's a 1-2, hooray! Hooray, it's a 1-2. We still get them, but that sucks. Alright, well, we go to 2 life. Eat their Scooz. Turn off Clothis. So if we get like a removal spell. It's not a removal spell. Come on, something to kill Glorybringer. I guess we don't actually have anything to kill Glorybringer now. Never mind. It's not something to kill Glorybringer at all. We still have a land in hand. Trenisphere. Interesting. Kill that. Both this is offline, and then we can't gain enough life to actually live, so we're done. Alright. It's good in this matchup. Brutality, I guess. Mages. Ashiok doesn't seem great. Plague Engineer seems good. Huntmaster seems good. Scooz is not really great. I kind of want all of our discard spells too. I think Collect Brutality probably comes out. Huntmaster seems good. Once we get them empty-handed, we can just grind out. Tracker's kind of bad against a Bolt matchup. They're Ponzing us, we want Ren and 6. Maybe Lily's what we don't want? Man, this is hard. I want Fulminator Mage, but I guess if they put it on a basic land, it doesn't actually do anything. Maybe just that. And we can trim, like, a Scooz and, like, Inquisition. Like, 2 Inquisitions. Yeah, I guess they just put all of their Utopia Sprawls on basics and they play around at Fulminator Mage perfectly. It's not really a reason to do it. I guess if they're scoozing, maybe we don't really want Goyf. Maybe we want the scooz instead of Goyf. Just trim one. It's possible they just like leyline us or something crazy. Feels weird. It feels weird to cut a Goyf, but let's do it. Okay, this is fine. We'll keep it. It's not the best hand, but kind of want turn 1 Thoughtseize against this deck. And we don't have to fetch at all, so we can keep the fetch to go get things if they pawns us. Thoughtseize out. Pillage, Clothis, Scooz, Tracker. I'm going to take the Pillage for now, because the other things just die to the rest of our hand. Okay. Plague Engineer, too. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna play the Catacombs, and we'll probably fetch on their end step. Maybe we won't actually, because we want a way to deal with. I guess if they play Scooz and we just push it, yeah, that's probably better. And then we can make them sack the Tireless Tracker. Okay. Push. So how's everyone doing today? I don't think I'll have time to do another league after this, sadly, but I'll be back tomorrow. Anyone good that I should raid? Because I hate to just let, like, viewers... I hate to just, like, leave you guys. This is what I'm trying to say. Because this is the shortest, like, Saturday stream I've done forever. Okay. What do I want to discard here? Probably the Plague Engineer, right? I kind of want Bloodbraid Elf. Kind of sucks to get rid of a sideboard card, but it's not great in this matchup. I just think it's good enough because of the elemental tokens from Season Pyro. There's a tracker. Okay. So step 1, we'll see if we get a removal spell off this. If we do, we don't have to sack. Thoughtseize. Alright, we'll make him sack. Take ourselves Clothis. See if they block. They don't. They have 2 cards in hand. One is a Wood Foothills, one is a Bolt. And we kind of have to make him sack the tracker, so I guess we're losing Lily. But we're ahead on board. We still have the Bolt. Bolt, yep. Alright, just an unknown in their hand. Apparently there's a no ban list tournament going on right now for Modern. Sure would have jumped in on that. That sounds awesome. It's kind of silly though, because you basically just play the whatever it is, colorless Eldrazi. So if they down tick here, we just kill Karn. Depends on what they get, but probably just killing Karn. What is it? Is it Worm Coil? It's Walking Ballista! Wow, Walking Ballista! What an unseen get. I actually didn't think they would get Walking Ballista. Guess they don't have mana for Worm Coil, probably. Let's see what else they do. Nope. Okay. So, one card's a Walking Ballista. What's the other card? I had to guess probably like it's gotta be something big, otherwise they would have played it, right? Maybe another Klothys. Blood Crypt. Still their main phase. Damn. It's okay. What do we get? It's a Goyf! Hooray! It's a Goyf, a beautiful Goyf. We got the Goyf. I love this song. There's the Ballista. I'm sure they'll wait for us to attack so they can jump block the Goyf. So they have to remove counters onto Bloodbraid Elf and then we just win, right? Hey, look, we did it. Look at us. Nailed it. I think we just run it back. That was fine. I'm still kind of worried about having that many discard spells as like top decks in this type of matchup, but I think we should be able to do fine. Not a great hand. Especially on the draw. I'd really love to have a discard spell. Second Lily. Guess that's fine. So we're definitely getting Blood Crypt with this. We have 2 green lands already. Thoughtseize is probably the better thing to be doing right here, right? Glorybringer, Karn, Bolt, Pyro. I'll take the Glorybringer. I think that's the only thing we can't kill in that hand. We can deal with Pyro, we can deal with Karn, but we really cannot deal with the Glorybringer. I guess we could make him sack the Glorybringer, but I don't want to take 4 off of it. They definitely have the lands for it. Pyro. Let's hope they discard Karn here. Discard Forest. So they kept Karn, kept the Bolt. I think we're just gonna make him sack the Pyro. If they Bolt to kill Lily, we're fine with that, because it keeps them from playing Karn for a turn. Tracker. Sick. Ah, man. I got triggers. I guess we can kill one of the clues at least, and the tracker. Probably a better plan to just... I guess we could use Lily number 2 to kill the tracker. That's better. Still have Karn. They have an extra land in hand. They have something in hand, that's... Yeah. It might be a land. It might just be something that they don't want to discard. Man, I wish I had one more mana. Or Bolt. Alright, I think K-Command is probably the best way to do this. So we make him discard. Kill tracker. Still have 2 more redraws. This cat wants in my room. I really should just leave the door open. That way I don't have to deal with bringing him in every time. Well, they got the Karn. It's the only thing in hand, so... Did they discard the Karn? I'm so smart. That's fine, though. That means we get to sack it to Lily. I didn't notice them discarding the Karn somehow. How do I even do that? Alright, well... Lily, do your thing. So they have 2 top decks, and then they have 1 mana up. If they kill Lily, that's, I guess, alright. Because they have 3 top decks, because they have the one from their draw. Still, I think we're doing fine. Draws. If K-Command, if they kill this, we can just bring it back. Ooh. Arbor Elf is not that bad. Hey. Hey now. That's a little rude, don't you think? Alright. I think we're just gonna... Ooh, BBE. Let's bolt this, and then we'll BBE. This cat is so needy. I want to plus up Lily, but I don't want to lose K-Command. Especially since we have a Bloodbraid Elf now. Do you want to sit in my lap? You can sit in my lap. Come here, cat. Apparently he doesn't want to sit in my lap. He just wants to meow on the mic. The cat's in my lap. It's very happy about it too. Yeah? You excited? Probably gonna win. It's the cat. I don't think the cat's actually on the screen, but he's here. Don't worry. Cat stream. You need to be quiet, Giz. In front of the mic. Oh man, they got our basic. I mean, what if the last card in hand is? It's a mountain. Look at that. We tapped that wrong. We should have done something else with our mana. That way we could get 2 activations for the scoos. But this works, I guess. We're just gonna sandbag this K command until we need it. Ah, Pyro. Draws 2 new cards. Scoos. Very, very good. Get that scoos out. We will teach this cat to be quiet one of these days. One of these days. Surprised they didn't take my scoos. That's kind of weird. I guess we could have, like, returned scoos to our hand or something, but doesn't really make sense to do. We would have just discarded to Lily anyway. Now we're out of K commands, which is annoying. Oh, you're done? You're done meowing in the mic? Alright, fair enough. I guess we should have plus first, but... Alright, we got it. Alright, I'm gonna send you guys over to Magus of the Moon. They are playing a no ban list modern tournament. Thank you everyone for watching. If you haven't followed yet, drop a follow, please. I'm streaming Thursday through Sunday every single week. I'm going to be playing Pioneer tomorrow. If you're interested in that, drop a follow. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'll get a sign off one of these days. I'll do it the same every time, I promise.